Hi, it's Natalie Tyler with Thriving Beyond the Stethoscope. We're out here at the Ave Maria Marketplace, and we are here to promote our YouTube channel, Thriving Beyond the Stethoscope. We're doing great interviews with some wonderful professionals, giving you guys some insights. We just recorded with Coach Mike, who is all about emotional regulation and the professional and the parent and the child. And here comes Mike. Hi, Mike. What are you doing here? Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Here, why don't you pick up the mic?
So good to see you. What are we doing?
Well, since you're here and we already had a conversation last night, let's go
Yes.
ahead and let's just chat. Let's have a conversation.
Absolutely.
I
here for
love
Let's
it.
do it.
So, what are you doing out here today at the market?
So I'm just out in the community in the farmers market in Ave Maria, meeting new professionals in town. And as I was walking by, I saw your tent. I said, Thrive Well is here. No wonder there's a crowd.
Oh.
So
I always
decided,
love the
let me pop
insight.
in.
That's great. And extending on our conversation, do you just look in the crowd and just see all the professionals and can see the burnout, emotional dysregulation? You see the high performance? What do you see?
No, when I come out here as a civilian or patron in the town, just looking to kind of get in the mix with the family and get involved in the community. But I do see clients that I work with here in the community as a coach and as a consultant. And we do deal with emotional regulation and effective communication, being that I am an emotional mastery architect and consultant. So it's always a good time to just be here and be present. Funny thing though, I do believe one form of emotional regulation is getting outside these days.
I agree.
I mentioned it yesterday, my kids call it touching grass.
Yes.
But just getting out into the community, whether you're introverted or extroverted, if you're introverted, you can go out. You just don't have to have as many conversations.
Yes.
Like, I love to people watch.
Yep.
And create conversations for people in my head.
You know, I'm not psychoanalyzing you right now, so don't worry.
Absolutely, right? But yeah, just getting out and getting some light is such a phenomenal coping tool and
It is.
and a regulating factor for us.
Yes, and you know I got to bring the science behind it, right? So the sun is out, so we get vitamin D. So vitamin D increases. It helps to prevent depression because low vitamin D levels can be causing depression.
Yes.
So we love it.
Yes, and speaking of which is why I love your clinical perspective, Dr. Nat, because with depression, like you just shared, vitamin D and getting out, right? And how that affects our nervous system, I found that one of the biggest ways that we can deal with depression, if for anyone struggling with it, is to actually serve.
Yes.
Do something that's outside of you, a selfless activity.
Yeah.
Whether it's buying something for someone or offering a compliment and getting out of themselves. The two work so perfectly together.
They do.
Yes.
I love it. Well, since you're here too, we can kind of talk about the new series that we're going to do. So
Absolutely.
Coach Mike over here and I are going to do a great series together. We're still plotting out the details and planning, but it's going to be called Thriving Under Pressure. Oh, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Tell them a little bit your thoughts on what we're going to do.
Thriving under pressure. This is where Natalie brings her clinical excellence and expertise, being a certified, triple C certified?
Yeah, triple certified, triple board certified.
Triple board certified nurse practitioner in the industry with well over 10,000 hours. And I get to bring my expertise from the perspective of a counselor and consultant with well over 10,000 hours, and we're going to talk about how to literally thrive under pressure from the point of emotional regulation and mental wellness with the clinical, biological, physiological, and neurological approach as well.
I think you explained that perfect.
You think so?
I think so. And I think it's going to be really exciting.
I think it's going to be so good.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. So our target population, let's talk about that a little bit so people know who's it for.
Well,
it's really for everybody.
It's really for it's really for everybody. But I'll share with my target population, my niche. I serve parents who are professionals, and we deal with the family dynamic and the family aspect for people who are involved in the corporate world. So we focus on emotional intelligence and effective communication. So we help bring chaos into calm.
I think that's perfect too,
Yes.
because of your insights and your knowledge and your experience with everybody to be able to do that on an individual tailored level and yet magnify it so it seems so generalized that anybody can do it. I think
Yes.
it's wonderful. And then I can bring in my little niches and punches with the clinical component and relate
Yes.
it back to the actual, what you said already, the biology, the chemistry, the function of the body, because we have to look at the body as a whole, not just one little microscope
Absolutely.
of a piece. So we're going to do a series. We don't know how many's in the series quite yet.
Right.
But we're going to make it exciting.
But Nat, I want to ask you a question on the spot.
Sure.
I just love your expertise and the clarity of what you speak with. No pressure.
No pressure.
But what have you found serving the people in the community, whether it's here or outside of this community? What have you found that's been most beneficial, or what's something someone can do on just a simple level with regard to their health and wellness that they might just overlook?
Yeah, that's a great question, because I'm thinking of both the physical and mental health aspect of that, right? So even just starting with your basic type of nutrition, and I know that seems like a blanket answer, but it's not. It's really important what we put in our body to be able to thrive both physically and mentally. Make sure we're getting enough of our nutrients, make sure we're staying hydrated enough, we're avoiding the harmful substances, which some of us, we could talk about addictions in one of our thing, right?
Yes.
With alcohol, soda, food can be an addiction, right?
Yes.
So good food in your body, good hydration, but also even what you said earlier, taking a walk, just getting outside. If you don't like being outside, doing something else in your house that gets your muscles moving, gets your endorphins moving, gets your neurobiology working, get your mind working.
Yes.
And then if you're feeling overstimulated in the moment, or you feel like your nervous system can't calm down, we even talk about this on our interview that we
Yes, we
did,
do.
right? Where you can do the deep breaths. I think you had mentioned like 2 deep breaths in, or through the
Yep.
nose and out through the mouth, and
out
you
through the mouth.
repeat it 3 times, and that actually helps to calm down your central nervous system. Or the cold, right? The cold on the back of the neck,
Yes.
which we could use today because it's hot out here. So
If you can't tell.
if you can't tell, we're sweating. Yeah, I think that's great. Good
I
question.
think that's phenomenal. Like with the breathing that, like we spoke about it on our interview yesterday. There's 2 types of breathing that I spoke about, which is diaphragmatic breathing.
Yep.
Which is breathing from your core, inhaling from your core deeply in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth.
Yes.
And then there's the box breathing, where it's just the shape of a box, where you inhale for 5 seconds, you hold for 5 seconds, you exhale for 5 seconds, then you relax for 5 seconds. And then you do this about 3 to 4 times over and over. Now, if you're feeling lightheaded,
Make sure you sit down.
Make sure you sit down. But these are simple tasks alongside of what you just shared that we could do on a day-to-day basis that will help regulate us.
Yeah, and I think some people think, oh, is that just psycho mumbo bumbo? It doesn't work. But there is that physical component to it. It's
Yes.
not just a skill or tool to use. It
Yes.
actually regulates your nervous system, which is overstimulated, to bring it down, control your heart rate, control your blood pressure, bring it all down. So it truly works physiologically and psychologically.
What Nat's saying is, it's not theoretical.
That's
it's
right.
very practical.
Yeah.
And these are things we can do day to day.
And that's how we can help each other, because I'm so nerdy and clinical, and you can just bring it right on the right level. I love it. Good
I
partnership.
love the balance between our.
Yes.
Like, it just works perfectly.
It does.
Ebony and ivory.
Oh, you're so silly.
Clinical and practical.
I love it.
This is going to be such a great time.
It's going to be a great series.
Yes.
If anything, people are definitely going to laugh and have fun and
Yes,
learn.
that's what
so
it's about.
It is. Well, I'm glad I got to see you walking out here.
I'm glad I got to run into you.
Yeah, I love it. Well, let me wrap it up, and then we'll just hang out and talk some more.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, awesome. Well, guys, everyone listening, make sure you like and subscribe to Thriving Beyond the Stethoscope. You're going to hear more updates from myself about the practice, about the interviews we're doing, and also what we're partnering with Coach Mike about as well, too. So actually, before we get off, Coach Mike, what is your social that they can go to? Or
Well,
do you have a website? What do you do?
It's simple. I do have a website, www.coachmike.org. But my social, primarily, you can find me on Facebook. Okay? You can find me on Facebook easily there. That blends into my other socials.
And that's just Coach Mike, right?
That's just Coach Mike
Okay.
or Coach Mike D. D is in Delta. You'll find me on my social there. And yeah,
Perfect. We'll link. We'll have it there for them.
absolutely. If you can find that, you can find me.
That's right. All right. Thank you.